Hello Tabbers, my name is Mark. Welcome to my 2015 Tab Max S trailer. We're going to do an upgrade today to help with the heating in cold weather. You recognize this. This is just the back couch area, sleeping area of a typical Tab trailer of this model. I've got all the cushions removed so you can see what's going on here. My wife and I, we sleep what's called twin bed situation. She sleeps across there and I sleep across here, and our heads go here. And the problem we have is that by the time some of you will actually put thicker pads on here, you know, a mattress top or something, but even if you don't and you put your pillow up against here, see that vent right there and that one right there? That's what allows the heat to come up. There's a really big, in fact, the biggest radiator of this entire trailer is back behind there, and it's supposed to pull cool air in from underneath here, heat it, and have it come out here. But if you put your pillows and stuff across here, it blocks most of that heat. So all the heat gets trapped in there and none of it comes out here in the room. So what I'm going to do today is this top lip. Most of you know it. There's a screw here and a screw there, and take those off, and you lift this board out, right? This is that top shelf. If you look down in here, it's kind of dark, but you can see the radiator that goes all the way across from one side to the other, and that heat gets trapped in there and can't come out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut openings in the top of this, and I think I want to do 4. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and install what are known as floor registers. They're those little grated openings. They're used when you're for your home heating, if you've got a furnace and it blows heat up through the floor. You know what those are talking about. But they make them in metal and they make them in wood. I'm going to get 4 of them made out of wood, cut holes in here, and put one here, one here, one here. And that way, even if you do put your pillow here and cover these vents completely, the air will still get plenty of circulation out. So let's get at it. Head on in. Okay, welcome back, Tabbers, to my office. Today, my vents showed up. These are a lot like the vents registers that you're used to seeing. These are a little bit different, though. These are not your typical drop-in. These registers are intended, if you have a hardwood floor and you're just putting in a hardwood floor, these frames are intended to go into the hardwood floor. You see the little notches, so it's actually dropped down in the floor. And then later, after the floor is finished, these vents are intended to drop into them. So the nice thing is that I don't need that frame. What I have here is just these simple vents, and you can see how they are, they got a little shoulder routed into them. So as you see in the background here, I'm going to go ahead and place these at about 4-inch centers, and I'm going to use these frames as a template. And I'll just run my router on that board, drop these in, and glue them. Now these are made out of ash, very close color to the birch that the plywood is made out of, so that when I route these in, drop them in, and glue them in, I'll put a coat of varnish over the top, and they'll very closely match. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out my template on that board, put in my vents, and let's get on with the project. So next we'll do a layout. Okay, here's my layout. 3 inches on the end, 3 inches in the middle, 3 inches on that end, and 2 there. So it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Makes these guys all lay out all perfect and look symmetrical. That's important to make it look right. So next thing I'm going to do is block these square and then trace the inside of those lines on each one of those blocks. Let's go do that. I have scribed the outline of each one of these guys. You see it, using these as a template. So now we'll take these out in the shop and I'll cut these 4 squares out. Okay, so there we go. We got 4 holes cut. The vents will fit down in those holes. Now all I have to do is route a dado around that lip so that this will fit flush, and these will all just be all in there real nice. So we'll go ahead and mark those and route them and put them in and get back to you. Okay, you can see I've got these cut and routed, all 4 of them, and those panels fit perfectly in there. Flush, nice, recessed, just perfect. So now we're going to apply a little bit of wood glue along that perimeter, lay these in there, glue them up, sand it, and then put a layer of varnish on it, put it in the trailer. Excellent. Okay, there we are with a couple of coats of spar urethane on it. That looked really nice. Really, really, really nice. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll take it down to the trailer and put it in place. We'll show you the last bit of it. And there we have it. It's all mounted. Isn't that nice? So now that when our pillows are covering up these vents, the hot air will still come up from there. That turned out really, really nice. Anyway, thanks for joining me. See you next time. Take care. Drive safe.